Hey everyone, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 12th day of May 2023, I'd like to take you over to JM Bullion so we can look at the live spot prices. We can look at the availability of the 2023 American Eagles and the premiums for those American Silver Eagles. But before that, huge shout out and a big thank you to all of our channel members. I do really appreciate all y'all. I thank you. My wife thanks you. My children thank you. I really appreciate all y'all. Now over here to JM Bullion. Gold is down $7.98 to $20.1853. Silver's down 29 cents to $24.11. Platinum down $7.41 to $11.03.61. And palladium up $14.46 to $16.2150. So yesterday, precious metals, silver got beat up pretty good, down about 4%. But really, I mean, if you look at everything, platinum, palladium, still above those numbers. And look at gold, still above $2,000. So why is it that silver got hit and everything else didn't? I think we need to pay attention to that, because I've got some really shocking information. You won't even believe it. I saw this and I was like, what? I got to share this with the people. So over here, we got the credit card PayPal payment of $46.98 for the in-stock American Silver Eagle. And we got the payments right here of the premium of $22.87. Yikes, right? And will the premium get better? Well, here we are at the bullion sales for the United States Mint. Yeah, no new tale to tell for the American Silver Eagles. In fact, none of the Eagle products were had their inventory changed or added to yesterday whatsoever. And what really is interesting is that look at these totals are way off. I don't know what's going on at the Mint, but look at all those doesn't equal zero, and all these doesn't equal 1,000. So whatever. But this is what really is amazing. I'm over here to Twitter now. This is Fennec, and Fennec, let's see, I'll hover over this here. It says here, Fennec is eyes on the prize, bad grammar, good tweets, inflation hedges, all right? Now, he's saying here, COMEX will soon be empty of silver. At today's rate, the COMEX will be completely empty, all right, of registered silver in less than 18 days. Now, folks, I don't know if this is going to be possible, but at that rate, I guess he's right, okay? Wow. What does that mean for us? I don't know. But I would imagine with yesterday's discount and today's discount on silver, that number could actually get bigger and that number could get smaller. All right, that is interesting. We are really at interesting times right now. And could there happen to be a debt default? Maybe. They were supposed to be talking about the debt default today, I think, and they pushed it back, the meeting back a few days. Now, it says here, COMEX registered silver falls below 30 million ounces for the first time since April 2017. Vault totals drop 619,000 ounces to 270.4 million ounces. Okay. Wow. That is incredible. That is incredible. Now, let's go here to coinweek.com. There's an article by Jeff Garrett, and this is an awesome article, and it is pretty lengthy. I'm going to try and get through it pretty quickly. Title of the article is When Modern Coin Mintage Figures Matter. And I think we can also talk about when modern coins have low quality. Consider the 2021 Denver Morgan dollar, right? That one was brutal. Apologize for saying that. Okay, the 2023 Morgan and Peace dollars will be closely watched because they're popular and being introduced in limited numbers. And if we do see the Philadelphia Mint or the San Francisco Mint have poor quality planchets or poor striking, that could also lead to higher values of the higher quality coins, just like we've seen for the 2021 Denvers. All right. Jeff Garrett from NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, he says the United States Mint strikes more than 10 billion circulating coins each year. By any measure, that's a lot of coins, and most of them are not going to be worth much anytime soon. I don't know about that. I mean, I would think that they're made of copper and nickel. So that's a whole angle that we've talked about here. The staggering mintages for these circulating issues are far exceed any collector demand. All right, so yeah, that's probably not worth much to a collector, but somebody who, well, we've talked about that. On the other hand, many coins that the U.S. Mint produces for collectors are made in far fewer numbers. Some of the first bounce $10 gold bullion coins struck from 2007 to 2020 saw mintage figures as low as 2,100 coins, but these issues are not in strong demand, as we've seen some of that on our auctions. We had some first bounce coins, and they didn't move. Nobody showed interest, right? So it takes a really specific collector to purchase those coins. And that's just the way it is, all right? Because they and sell for modest premiums above their melt value. That's scary. So imagine holding all that from 2007 just to have a very modest premium above melt value. Yeah, whatever. That's the way it goes sometimes. The 6 different issues of the extremely popular 2021 Morgan and Peace dollars were produced with mintages of about 175,000 coins. Now, because of the strong collector demand, the coins sell for well above their issue price, some for 10 times the original issue price. That's the Denver Morgan, and we know why. And I don't think he addresses it here in this article, but that's okay. We are here to help you with that. The combination of low mintages coupled with broad collector demand created one of the most successful new issues that the Mint has produced in years. Absolutely. And there, I don't know if it looks like the San Francisco. Later this year, the U.S. Mint will resume this popular series with the production of the 2023 dated Morgan and Peace dollars. The mintages are being increased to satisfy demand. The estimated mintages are as follows, and I think that is clutch right there that they use that word estimated, because let's face it, I got to show you this, and I'm going to show you this first. This is the 2023 P, that's Philadelphia Morgan dollar. It's the uncirculated, and it has a mintage limit. It's a cap of 275,000. And I'm going to show you that over here. These are the Morgan dollars, and you can find them here. So shop subscriptions, Morgan and P silver dollars. Now it says the 2 coin sets available. That's not true. Not available. That is true. And this says limited. That's not true. Those should all be gray. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 coins that are unavailable out of all of the options here. Okay. What's more interesting, if we go here to the Morgan silver dollar, I'm going to go ahead and show you the mintage limit here. And the household order limit of 25, you're looking at 275,000. Well, is that how many the United States Mint actually made available? Because I'm looking here at the view page source, and I'm looking here at 192,000, folks. 192,000, and the difference between 75, what was it last time? Or 175, 275 this time? Well, if they're only at 192, I think that's a difference of like 18 or 17,000, right? Yeah, whoops. So they're a lot closer, I would imagine, to the mintages from 2021 than they're going to be closer to the mintages of 2023, the stated limits. Now, is the same true for the Peace dollar? Well, I looked at the view page source, and there's nothing available for that specific coin. But when they do become available, I will show you that, all right? Next one here is the 2023 Morgan dollar. That's a proof, mintage limit 400,000. That was still available for enrollment subscription, as well as the Peace proof, all right? Now, like I said, the ones that have the highlights are not available, okay? That's just the way it goes. And could the United States Mint actually have a lower proof stated limit for that reverse proof? You know it. Maybe 175, maybe 200,000. And that would increase the interest and the value of those particular issuances, like who knows what. But I would imagine it'd be higher than lower. Could be double the day it drops. Only time will tell if the increased mintages for these popular modern coins will limit their upside potential to increase value like the 2021 issues. The 2023 reverse proof coins should be stunning and will be exciting to see once released. There you go. I think that's one thing that a lot of coin collectors and a lot of people don't really think about when they see these coins design on the Mint website. We're like, well, it looks kind of cool, but you know, when you see it in hand, in person, I mean, think about this, all right? This is the uncirculated Morgan dollar, and what if it had a finish like a San Francisco business strike quarter? Wouldn't that feel amazing? Did you just get goosebumps? I did too. It felt pretty good. Now let's keep on keeping on. Even with the increased mintages, each type of 2023 Morgan and Peace dollars will still have a lower mintage than of the 484,000 for the 1909 VDB Lincoln Cent were produced. Lincoln Cents and Morgan Silver dollars are the 2 of the most popular coins with collectors. Absolutely. Did you start with Lincoln Cents? I know I did. It says here many collectors start with Lincoln. Ha ha. I did read the article, but I forgot. Many collectors start with Lincoln Cents and work their way toward other, more challenging series. In the 1960s, my first collecting adventure was trying to complete a set of 1941 to date Lincoln Cents. A lot of collectors and dealers of my generation started this exact same way. The 2021 release of Morgan and Peace dollars stimulated an increase in demand for the vintage 1878 to 1935 editions. Absolutely, that is no lie. Just look at the prices. I mean, everybody that held those old Morgan dollars was pleasantly I guess rewarded for holding them because they increased dramatically. A lot of new collectors were introduced to these iconic issues and prices surged. Hopefully, the 2023 release will create another wave of new buyers. Think about it, folks. The 2023s could make it surge even past 2021 levels for the interest in the 1878 to 1935 coins. Now, one thing also I wanted to highlight here, and I did, it says that they create another wave of new buyers. I'll tell you what, you know, one thing this hobby has always concerned itself with, and I don't know why, because they've been coin collecting since the age of the Roman Empire, but it's wanting to get new collectors. Let's get some new collectors in the hobby. How are we going to get younger people in? Come on. Hey, what do you think? It's going to die out? And what reasons are you doing it? To keep the value of your coins higher? Because the more people, the more demand, right? What are the reasons? I always thought that was really funny. Many people wonder if the increased mintages for the 2023 Morgan and Peace dollars will impact demand and prices. These questions and others make it a great time to explore the subject of modern coin mintage figures more carefully. Absolutely. I think that's one of the most excellent observations since probably ever in this coin collecting hobby. All right. And there's some reasons why here. Mintage figures are the number of coins produced each year by the United States Mint. The Mint has kept records of coinage production since the first coins were struck in 1793 for general circulation. Regrettably, it should say, because that's unluckily. These mintage numbers can be misleading, as dies from previous years were often used until they become worn or broken. Like the following year and the following year. This explains why the Mint recorded 19,570 1804 silver dollars being struck, yet none are known to have been struck that year. All examples were made at a later date for presentation or for collectors. Undoubtedly, the 19,570 coins were all struck from 1803 silver dollar dies. There you go. Mintage figures are also only the number of coins struck and have nothing to do with how many survived, absolutely, or how many are in good condition, okay? Many early gold coins have substantial mintage figures, but are very rare today. And that's why I don't collect older coins, because it really the mintage figures are so not accurate, just not even close. You don't even know. They could find a whole bag of those somewhere in somebody's house, or at an old business or something. Hey, at an old bank, we found a bunch of coins. The amount of gold struck in these coins reduced in 1834. Gold coins, easy for me to see. And gold coins struck before that were melted. Yikes. But I'm sure somebody had enough foresight to go, they're going to melt these. I'm going to save some. There's always that one guy, right? I was able to witness this firsthand, examining thousands of gold coins discovered from the shipwreck of the SS Central America several years ago. One of the thousands of gold coins in the hoard that were lost in 1857, not a single coin dated before 1834 was among the group. That's kind of sad. Many other coins with large mintages are considered great rarities today because of mass melting in the past. But you don't know how many were melted, correct? The famous 1933 Double Eagle is a great example. Almost 500,000 were struck, and only 13 to 15 are known to exist today. That is amazing. All right. Now, I think you're getting the point here, and I don't want to go too far, and I do want to read more. It says here, the mintage for early proof coins is not exact, as they were made for collectors as needed. The final number struck was not added to the year and production numbers. The mintage figures for many early proof United States issues are based on guesswork gleaned from the number of known examples. Today, the U.S. Mint keeps exact mintage figures for modern proof coins, and collectors eagerly track this information. Absolutely. When doing research on mintage figures for this article, and not just for modern coins, I consulted with the one person who spends more time on this subject than anybody, my longtime mentor, Ken Bressett. Ken's the editor emeritus of a guidebook to United States coins. That's a red book, folks. That's huge. That's a big deal. You should own that book. The red book is the go-to source. There's no lie there. For mintage figures and all kinds of information. If you only just read the first 25 pages of that book, you will be a way better coin collector, better than most people. Trust me. I don't know why I said trust me. I hate saying that. Now, the editors, including myself, take the subject very seriously and make every effort to obtain the most accurate information as possible. Now, there's a whole bunch of stuff that Ken said here, and I'm going to leave a link in the description for this article. Got some great stuff there. Now it says here, in general, mintage figures do matter, but they don't tell the whole story about a coin's rarity and desirability. The above-mentioned 1909 SVDB has a low mintage for the series, 484,000, but many were saved as this was the first year of issue. In spite of the coin's high survival rate, the coins are expensive and very popular. The 1909 SVDB is considered the key date to the series and is highly sought after by beginners and advanced collectors. The 2021 and 2023 Morgan and Peace dollars have a lower mintage figure than those right there. All right. That's the 1909 SVDB. But none of these modern collected coins will be lost to circulation. Absolutely. But how many will be in poor quality? Actual published mintage figures only tell part of the story. In recent years, there had been a great deal of interest in the mintage of modern coins produced by the U.S. Mint. Some new issues have regularly extremely low production numbers. But if a coin fails to be popular with collectors, well, it may end up being very valuable much later. Think of the 1995 proof Silver Eagle. There you go. Now off to the plus ones. Psalm 90:12, teach us to count our days, then we shall acquire a heart of wisdom. That means train us to be mindful of our limited time here on earth so that we use it wisely and productively. Now to the plus one extra here, 99.9. This is War and Eric Burden. Spill the wine. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for dropping by. Stacker out.